Hello, everybody! We are back from a break. I feel relieved.
Yeah, I drank like a whole jug of water.
Oh yeah. Oh, that feels great. I hope you don't have to go later.
I might.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, our next movie, I'm going to make this quick. I really want to because these movies suck.
Battlefield Earth.
Okay.
Well, I didn't see it, but I heard it's terrible.
The first time I saw this movie was with my parents, and they wanted to go see like a good sci-fi movie, and it looked okay, but I had this feeling like, Dad, this doesn't really look that good. I was like, oh, come on, it couldn't be that bad. We go in there, and I'm like, this is one of the dumbest, stupidest fucking movies I've ever seen.
And guess who's in it? John Travolta.
Ah, jeez, why am I doing these movies?
I love him, and he's just no.
He plays an alien. I forgot his name.
Who looks like a cross-dresser.
Like a Rastafarian.
Yeah, a cross-dressing alien. I swear to God.
It was so bad. And you know what's even more worse is they have the tilt
filming.
Yeah.
Okay, tilt's okay, but like throughout the whole movie.
I'm like, is this Batman '66?
I mean, it's like to the point where you're like, okay, that's it.
Okay, what's with the tilt? You trying to make this right? It's not working. It makes it. It's so irritating to watch.
Movie's just bad.
And the thing about it is that. What's his name? Who plays the guy? I forgot his name. But who plays the main character? He, is apparently imprisoned by John Travolta and is.
It's kind of like Planet of the Apes, just with aliens.
Aliens,
if you think about it,
like regular aliens that look like humans.
If you've seen Planet of the Apes, it's pretty much the same kind of story, just a lot stupider.
And the humans are just as
like
more dumb.
It makes us look. It makes humans now look really retarded.
It makes Charlton Heston look like God.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's just put it that way.
The movie sucks. Don't see it. If you saw it, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you went through therapy afterwards.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right. Freddy Got Fingered.
Okay.
I hate this movie because I'm not a fan of Tom Green.
Okay.
And the movie itself just sounds like a stupid plot, and I couldn't even finish the movie. It's just I hate
it is definitely gross out, but
Mike likes it.
I like it because I like. It's so stupid, but it's just got the most random, disgusting scenes, and for some odd reason, I don't know. Maybe I'm just demented, but I thought it was. I
mean, you can like it. I mean, I'm not dissing you for that. It's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know.
I don't know, but Tom Green in general is just weird.
Yeah,
so
I don't know. I just never liked him. Like even before he became an actor,
right?
I don't like him. Like when he was with Drew Barrymore, I was like, you can do so much better than him. What the fuck's wrong with you, Drew?
And it's funny that this movie is basically is directed by Tom Green, and Tom Green is like this artist, cartoonist who wants to make it big and be like Charles Schultz, which he says he wants to be like.
It's terrible.
You won't be that close to that, but and
it's funny for people who like those kind of like
gross out
slapstick funny. I mean, I like that, but this to me was not slapstick funny.
It wasn't really slapstick. It was just gross. It was just gross.
I mean, I can handle gross, but this was like.
It was pushing
nasty.
the envelope, and it was like had unnecessary scenes. I'll admit that, but other than that, I thought it was.
It's okay. I mean,
it's dementedly funny.
If you want to challenge me on that, I don't care. I mean, you can like it. I didn't like it.
It's okay. I know a lot of people don't, Kel, so don't worry about it.
All right.
Catwoman. Next movie.
Fuck you, movie.
This movie is awful. Terrible. Okay, let me start off. Terrible directing.
Yep.
Terrible dialogue.
Terrible storyline.
And first off...
Okay, storyline. Catwoman. If you know the story of Catwoman, you know she doesn't get fucked by cats.
Or she doesn't get, like...
What the fuck is that?
It's like a cat orgy, and then she becomes Catwoman.
What the fuck?
And she gets the powers of felines, and it's just like...
And I don't like Halle Berry. I mean, not as a person. Her acting to me just is kind of stupid. But except for X-Men, she did better in that movie.
It's a Storm,
Yeah, I think she did a lot better because it was more...
It was different
for
her, because she always is doing
but
drama.
But Catwoman, to me, for her, I was just like, why are you in this movie? There's no need for you.
And to think she got the Razzie Award and was like, thank you, everyone, for being this stupid movie. Like, it was your choice to be in this stupid movie.
Yeah, it was your choice. I mean... The storyline is she sees her boss doing something illegal, and he kills her, and then the cats fuck her, and then she becomes Catwoman.
I personally think Batman Returns had a better psyche into what Catwoman was. It was just so much better.
But I will say though that they're redoing Catwoman,
Good.
Anne Hathaway is going to be Catwoman.
And she's going to be in the
I
new
think
Dark Knight movie,
Yeah,
so I think she can do it.
She seems like a very good person to do that, so I'm hoping that they'll do that.
So we're crossing our fingers on that one. So,
but Catwoman, fuck you.
Fuck this movie.
Don't see it.
Okay. Next one, Howard the Duck.
All right.
Legendary bad movie. Legendary.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I heard it was one of those movies that I shouldn't have gone to see.
Okay, this is the plot of Howard the Duck. Okay, it's a bad movie. All right, it's a bad movie, but it's kind of funny. Dude. Yeah, we're not going into that. No nostalgia critic episode, okay? All right, but Howard the Duck. Where to begin?
I don't know.
Okay, it's
just
about
Donald Duck as a fatter duck, because that's what he looks like to me.
It's basically Howard the Duck is in his own world. He's not really enjoying life, it seems, in his own world. I think he's just really fed up. And then one day he gets transferred into our world, and he's, and he gets transported onto Earth, and I'm just like,
how does that even happen?
Apparently, it had something to do with like some scientific experiment wandering into different worlds, and it was just dumb.
Sounds dumb.
It was a dumb concept, but you know what? It's funny because.
Wasn't it directed by Peter Jackson?
No, George Lucas produced this movie, and I'm just
sci-fi guy.
Wrong. Absolutely wrong. I don't think Peter Jackson would not touch this shit. Okay.
George Lucas couldn't have touched it either.
But he did.
He did, because he's a fucking idiot.
He is.
He's on crack.
He's a money-making son of a bitch. All right, but you know what? Not for this movie. This movie... let me ask you a question, Kels.
Yeah.
Do you... if you went to go see this and you heard about this, would you take the concept seriously about a talking duck that saves the world?
No.
I wouldn't either.
No, I mean, maybe if they tried to make it plausible, but...
Or at least like
make it so you could believe it if this wasn't like an alternate universe.
But I don't think any way you slice it, Kels, you can't take this seriously.
You can't. I mean,
no.
if you have, you're fucked up. Because
I'm sorry.
There's no.
No, it's just not.
Yeah. So that's the Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
So if you want to go see it, go ahead. I mean,
just for the hell of
whatever.
it. But don't say we didn't warn you.
No. All right, The Room. Anybody's heard of this movie?
A lot of people have. If you've seen the Nostalgia Critics review on it.
Okay, well, I finally saw it because I wanted to, because I feel like I should see this movie. And it's bad. It's a bad movie.
I didn't bother. I knew it was going to be a bad movie.
It's a movie that is so bad, you need to see it.
Because just to see how bad it is.
Because Tommy Wiseau, I think... really in his heart of hearts thinks he's a good actor
and a good director.
Yeah, because the story could have been a good story. I mean, it sounded like something that was plausible.
But scenes are so repetitive and so
but I mean, if he had probably got another director and another actor, someone like that, it probably could have been a decent movie. But no. It's a movie you should see just to laugh, because I laughed hysterically. It's just awesome. It's just awesomely bad.
I guess so, but I don't know. I don't know if I would put myself through that pain.
You're seeing it because I have the riff track
I'll see the riff track version. I will not see it without that. I will not.
The riff tracks help.
Yes.
So if you want to see The Room, see it with the riff tracks.
Okay. All right. Now our next one is a legendarily bad kids movie. So big. Yes, Garbage Pail Fucking Kids. All right.
Go ahead, Mike.
Where to begin?
Just think of like the Cabbage Patch Kids
but just more gross.
Yeah, that's literally what it is.
It's Cabbage Patch Kids on
acid.
It's basically these Garbage Pail Kids apparently land on Earth in a garbage can that flies through space. No explanation where they're coming from.
Nope.
Why are they there? No.
Nobody cares.
And they just land, and apparently this old guy, dats them into his freaking weird shop of like weird assorted items, and he takes them in, and then this kid works for him, and then he just finds out about them in the garbage pail or whatever they were held in a garbage can, and then they come out. And they eventually become friends with them, and it's just it just doesn't make any sense, okay?
It's a bad movie.
It's just disgusting. Bad kids movie, okay?
Showgirls.
I saw this on TV.
I don't know. I didn't see it. I'm wondering if
I
my
know
mom
it's
did,
legendary.
though.
I know it's very deceiving. Actually, this movie's actually very deceiving. Saying it's an NC-17 movie, but yet the scenes, the so-called sexual scenes they have in it, are not worthy of the NC-17 like rating apparently. So that's why it was kind of a letdown in that sense from what I heard, and it was just a really distasteful movie. And you know, I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever.
It's just
yeah. If you want to see it, go ahead. All right.
If you like those cinematically horrible movies, then yes.
All right. Hobgoblins.
Fuck my life.
No. Okay, you thought Troll 2 was bad?
Hobgoblins is worse.
I mean, I can't even talk about it. It's just so terrible.
Okay. Acting, not there.
Nope,
Story, not really there. No.
It makes no sense. It's like a cult, but not really. And then they're like,
no.
I don't even know.
No. Don't even describe it, Kelsey. You know what? This is a movie that is ripping off all the other movies that came before it. The creature feature movies. Okay, we got Gremlins, Critters, Ghoulies, then this, and I'm like,
what the hell?
What was the point? There's these are apparently like monsters, hobgoblins from like space, and they land on a movie studio, and they're held in a fucking vault, and apparently these creatures can use illusions of stuff that you like and kill you that way.
It sounds cool, don't it?
Yeah. Fucking stupid.
Okay, moving on.
All right.
Manos.
The Hands of Fate. Or should I say, in Spanish, Manos means hands. So technically this would be called Hands. The Hands of Fate. So, the plot. Okay, wait, what plot? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no,
I'm kidding.
It was directed by a fertilizer guy.
A fertilizer salesman.
That makes the movie
Hal
good.
P. Warren, who apparently resides in El Paso, Texas, living in a shotgun shack. This movie is about this family who travels through El Paso, Texas, and they're trying to find this Valley Lounge, or whatever they call it, and apparently they end up in some very weird hotel shack somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, and apparently they find out it's occupied by some sort of cult that worships this so-called god known as Manos, and I could not take it seriously. It was just depressing.
It was kind of boring, actually.
Very boring and depressing. It's not
literally, this movie was so bad that a lot of the actors killed themselves
out of embarrassment. Out of embarrassment.
Yep.
You know?
I mean, if that movie can do that to you,
that's worthy of a.
I mean, it could have been a good movie. It really could have. But
I bet you somebody else could take this movie and make it into gold. I was going to say Rob Zombie should do it.
He could. He should do it.
Because it's creepy
but right
enough.
now he's doing the Blob remake.
So we'll let him do that. All right, next one. Monster A Go-Go. Okay. Monster A Go-Go. How about Monster A No-No?
No.
Monster A No-No. Okay, this movie is about these space astronauts who come back from assignment on Mars or some other planet, I don't remember, but they come back and they land on Earth, and apparently they're infected by this. They get infected and become monsters, and then they attack certain individuals out in the middle of nowhere somewhere. I don't even know where the fuck this is. I'm saying it's in Washington because it's so desolate and it's so creepy looking. I'm going to say it's like that, but they all get attacked, and apparently it's a big conspiracy, and then we find out... Should I tell them, Kels?
Yeah, just...
It finds out there's actually was no monster. Or maybe there was.
Yeah, it's never really explained.
No, the ending's just kind of like a big fuck you. It's like,
we're just gonna end it.
Like that.
Yep,
and just piss you off.
But Mike, we need to take a break.
Alright, so
another break.
Alright, so we'll be back with the rest of the worst movies of all time. So stay put.
Thank
you.